I'm Anil Kumar, and in this video I will give you the approach which you should adopt to solve trigonometric ratios. We are given the question here as given sine theta equals to 2 over 3 and tan theta less than 0. Find exact value of cosine theta. My suggestion is, in step number 1, determine sine. Okay, so we want to find what is the sine of cos theta. That is first thing which we need to find. And the second step will be determine or find magnitude. Correct? Cosine theta could be negative or positive, and now we need to find what is the magnitude of that. Now, how to find the sine? To find the sine, we'll look into the cost rule, right? So we know that all are positive in quadrant 1, sine is positive in quadrant 2, tan is positive in quadrant 3, cosine is positive in quadrant 4. So I say all silver teacup, and you say cost rule, right? Cosine is positive in quadrant 4, all in 1, sine in 2, tan in 3. Well, that is what it is. Now, we are given sine theta is 2 over 3, that means this is positive. Sine theta is positive in these two quadrants. And now we are also given tan theta is negative because tan theta is less than 0. That is possible if you look into these two quadrants. Tan theta is negative. Now combining the two gives us the quadrant. So that means we are in quadrant 2. In quadrant 2, cosine is negative. So we know cos theta is negative. We are working in quadrant 2, right? So we got the sine now. So simply apply the cost rule, get the sine. So that is half of the question done. Now let's find the magnitude. To find the magnitude, we'll sketch the right triangle and apply SOHCAHTOA, right? So that is the right triangle. Okay, let's say this angle is theta. Don't really bother about whether it's an acute angle, obtuse angle, or reflex angle. Don't bother about that. Just see what is given to you. Sine theta equals to 2 over 3. So we say sine theta. And what is sine theta? We'll apply SOHCAHTOA. Sine is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tan is opposite over adjacent. Sine is opposite side over hypotenuse, right? So in this right triangle, that is the opposite side, which is 2, and 3 is the hypotenuse. Is that okay? Now knowing these two sides, we can calculate the third side, which in this case should be square root of 3 square minus 2 square, right? Which is square root of 9 minus 4, or we can say is square root of 5. So square root of 5 is the adjacent side, correct? So we know sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse, which is 2 over 3. So from here, we have drawn the right triangle. So draw right triangle. And find the missing side, right? Find missing side. Now we can find what the value of cosine theta is. Get it, yeah? So cos theta is, for us, adjacent over hypotenuse. Adjacent side is square root of 5. Hypotenuse is 3. So that becomes the magnitude. So let me write this as the magnitude. Do you understand? It's the magnitude. Now, we have to combine the two things. We know it should be negative since we are in quadrant 2, right? So we combine these two things. Combine these two things. So when you combine these two things, you get your answer. So you get your answer as cos theta is equals to negative of square root 5 over 3. You get the idea, right? So this is how you could actually solve it. You could also draw your triangle in quadrant 2. So in that case, you get a triangle here. And that will constantly remind you that the adjacent side is negative, right? So in this case, we do get adjacent side of square root of 5. Hypotenuse is 3. right? Opposite is 2. So that gives you this side, since it is towards the negative, this point is negative 5. So cosine theta is negative 5 over 3. But still, I'll suggest make a triangle like I've done. Combine the two. Your knowledge about the cost rule, that is, we are in quadrant 2, so cosine has to be negative, and then find the magnitude. Write down your answer by combining both the things. That always helps. I'm Anil Kumar. Subscribe to my videos and learn a lot. Thank you and all the best.